everyone, and welcome back to Art a la Carte. This is the first video in a series I'm going to be doing where I teach you everything I know about color pencils. In my tutorials, I often will add color to the end of a sketch, and I, for the most part, use watercolor, but oftentimes will use color pencils. So I've already done a tutorial on how to use watercolor, or just the basics, kind of give you good head starts on those. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out the Watercolor 101 series, and I'll post a link to that in the description box below. But this is a tutorial all about color pencils. There's going to be a lot of different videos in this tutorial series, and the first ones are just going to kind of cover the basics of tools and supplies you're going to need, and what I kind of think about different kinds of supplies and tools, and what I recommend, and what you should have and what you don't really need to have, and what you can have if you want to. So yeah, these videos are kind of a good foundation before we get into the actual nuts and bolts. In this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you all about what kind of color pencils I use, which ones I recommend for beginners, which ones I recommend for more, not really advanced, but for people who really want to pursue color pencils more than just a hobby. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at my different color pencils that I have. Here I have two different types of color pencils that you could choose from. One is considered the student grade, and the other is considered a professional grade. So what's the difference between student grade and artist grade? The formula in Prismacolor color pencils have a higher concentration of pigment and have a stronger wax or fat base, and that allows them to go on smoother and the colors to be more vibrant. Whereas these have a lesser pigmented color, so you're not just going to get that bold color that you would get automatically from like a Prismacolor. You'd have to work a little harder to get that color, or you might not be able to achieve that richness of color. And I don't think they have as much of a wax content in them. So which one do I recommend? If you are just starting out with color pencils and you're not certain that you like this medium, definitely go for this brand here. If you are deciding you want to do more professional work, or you really want to apply yourself to color pencils, you like that, then go ahead and make the investment. The reason being is a pack like this, I think I got this pack on sale for $1. Normally it's probably $3 or $4 for this pack of 12 here. Each individual pencil here can cost $1 to $2 depending on where you get them. And packs of them can range anywhere from $20 to almost $100 depending on what size pack you get. And I wouldn't advise investing in something like this right off the bat until you're positive that's what you want to use. So try out just a regular student grade brand. It doesn't have to be Crayola, you know, just find a brand that's in your budget range and give them a try. See if you like them. Then if you like them, go ahead and begin to replace these color pencils with better brand. Now there's lots of artist grade brands out there. I just use Prismacolors as the brand that I started off with, and I enjoy them, and so this is what I've used. But in this video I want to show you that you can achieve some really good things with this Crayola. So I'm going to take my good old sketchbook. I'm going to create a drawing using these guys right here. Similar to the Crayola Color Crayon Challenge where I created a drawing using just crayons. I'm going to do one in my sketchbook just using these color pencils here. So let's get started. go, a very complex, fluffy rose. I took this off a reference photo that I took at a county fair that I had a whole bunch of flowers and I just love them, so I just took my camera and took a whole bunch of photos and wanted to do a picture of this. So I thought, hey, what a perfect time to try this out. So this piece here was indeed done just using this 12 pack of Crayola color pencils, and yeah, I think I used every single one at least once. I don't think there was any that I didn't use. One thing I will say, that if you decide to go with the Prismacolors, obviously Prisma has a really wide variety of shades and things like that. Here I had to do a lot of mixing, a lot of gradients with them, a lot of pressures, different pressures to get the different shades that I wanted. But as you can also see, I'm very happy with the way this piece turned out. I think it's really fun. It took me about an hour and a half to do this piece. Yeah, that was a lot of drawing and my hand is tired. But as you can see, you can definitely get a really cool effect even using a student grade kind of colored pencils. Using these tools is a lot about the head knowledge and putting it into practice, more so than it is about the quality of your art supplies. A photographer once told me that a person that really knows a lot about photography can take an amazing photo with one of those little point and shoot disposable cameras. But a person who knows nothing about photography will not be able to take a good photo even if they have the world's most expensive camera. Hopefully you're encouraged that even if you don't have the nicest supplies, that you can still create some amazing work. In fact, speaking of artwork, if you draw some artwork and would like to share it with me, make sure to post those on my Facebook page or Instagram. I'd love to see them. You guys send me so much, and I try to get as many as I possibly can into my artist showcased. So I will put the links to all those in the description box below, and you can send me a picture or a link to your picture, and I would love to see it. A couple of you guys are putting your artwork on your own YouTube channels. Would love to see those too. So put a link in the description box below to your YouTube channel and I'll go take a peek at it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and until next time, God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye!